Happiness and hello. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about some vintage Irish Setter, Red Wing, vintage Sears, vintage Montgomery Wards that is. We are going to have another multi-international boot review. I am just waiting for my second pair of Nanucellas to come in. As soon as I get those and wear them around a couple times, I will do a few more international boots, and after that I think we're going on to the Red Wing part of my collection, which is my main thing, and that's how I started out. Red Wing. I am a Red Wing collector, Red Wing wearer these past 38 years. One of the things I want to talk to you about is vintage boots. So Red Wing has a boot called an 888. This is a 1972 pair of Red Wing Irish Setter 888 hunting boots. They came, or could have come, I think with a pair of socks and some booklets of information in a case like this back in the 60s or early 70s. I have two cases like this. I got them from a gentleman named Damn Good Gear on IG. He's a collector and a restorer and a seller of Red Wing and Americana type items. These I had resold, obviously, to a Vibram. They call this lime camo. I don't know if you can see there's some lime colored pieces in there. It is supposedly kangaroo leather, the 888. It was an Irish Setter hunting boot. They called it a sport boot at the time. And I just love them. I have a couple pairs of these, and I've had them resold. And you see that the lower leather is, I don't know if it's a different leather or if it's been stamped, but then the upper has a kind of a softer, smoother leather. And I had them redone with a 360 welt, the Vibram camo, by Northern Nevada Village Shoe Repair in Reno. That's one of my cobblers, and he does a fantastic job. His name is Fidel. He does a fantastic job on these resoles. So that's that one. And now I actually have another pair of 888s in this box. This box, also from Damn Good Gear, has been overlaid, and somebody did this. This box, I think, is from Texas, is where it was found and received and mailed from. And it has some hand tooling on there, and I think you can see that. It's got like a cowboy kind of trying to rope a bronc right there, a bronco buster. And all this beautiful hand tooling and brass rivets, and it is just amazing. That is the second box I got. But here is the first pair. Now those other pair in 1972, this is a 1970 pair of the Red Wing Irish Setter 888 Kangaroo Sport Boot. I had that done with a full sole, Dr. Sole, pretty hefty boot. I really like it. 1970. Now, a difference of these is I want to show you, a lot of these hiking or hunting style boots have what's called D-rings. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a rivet with a little plate with a little loop coming off of it. They call it a D-ring, and they're very easy for like hikers and stuff to take off their boots and to put them back on. Kind of made a mistake with these. I had the cobbler that did these change it to eyelets and speed hooks. And this old leather from 1970 was so soft after I got them back, I just laced them up the first time and they started popping out. So I actually had to send them back, and the gentleman lined them with just a darker black leather down the inside there where they were popping out, just as a backing, and then redid all those, because I don't really like the D-rings that much. I don't like that look. I like the speed hooks and the eyes. These are all with some kind of big heavy leather thong type of laces, both pairs. But I really dig these. You might have seen these on my video with the Aero Surfer LV Dale I showed these off and the case. This is the first pair I got, and they are just amazingly gorgeous. And then the second pair of Red Wing 888s. You know me, I like different, I like funky, I like strange. Let's go with a lime camo Vibram. Now, I have another pair of boots that I got right here, and this is, I don't know the exact name of the Vibram, that color of the camel, but I really dug that. I had that Northern Nevada Village Shoe Repair did this for me as well, and with that little orange midsole stripe in there, also a 360 welt in natural. I really dig it. These were a pair of work boots that I got. These are 1998 4412s, I believe. Yes, so 4412 steel toe Red Wing from 1998. They are similar to the boots that I wear, which are the 2233s, is the Army style Red Wing steel toe work boots, still made here in the USA, which I wear and my helper wear most every day. Now, these came with the Red Wing Super Sole, which is a black sole with a small heel and some different style grip on the bottom. But I wore these, and amazingly enough, now that I'm growing older and I make the helper do most of the work, I don't wear the toes through the steel. So I wore these, and I burned all the way down on the Red Wing Super Sole, and they were in pretty good shape. So I had Fidel put this camo on for me, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They're kind of a backup for work or for fun. The 4412, different than the 2233, is lined. Most of them have like a maroon lining. This one has like a brownish, rustish color lining. Insulation, I guess for cold weather. Doesn't bother me. My feet are hot all the time. It's over 100 here for weeks in a row in the summer right now. And so it doesn't really matter. I don't like wearing wool socks ever because they make my feet too hot. But the Thorogoods are lined, and I wear those sometimes. I think I got rid of all my work Thorogoods. They feel real comfy when you first put them on, but I don't know. They're just too cushy on my feet. If that's not a weird thing, I guess it is. But these lined Red Wings don't feel that way, and so I really love these. There is a difference in the leather. For some reason, the 2233s have just a brown, kind of plain looking leather, and you know, yes, I shine my boots, but these ones have a finish on them. They always had a shine and a little bit tougher or more durable leather because of the finish that's on there. Now we're going to talk a little bit about finishes, of what's on shoes on the next pair. What I want to show you is this vintage. These are 1977 Sears Ted Williams sport boot. That's the original sole. It is just, looks like it's just pressed or glued on there. I didn't know what to do with these. I was going to have them resoled. They have a silicone finish. I researched these, and you might see there's I don't know, a few kind of little cloudy. These are almost brand new, but the leather did some kind of weird stuff. I tried to shine them or to put a little bit more color on them. Didn't work out. I kind of just stripped them back and put some neutral on them. They have the D-rings. I'm going to get rid of these. If anyone wants them, message me on IG. IM me on IG. They are lined. They are not Kangaroo. They are lined with a green, softer leather. It is not, they're not like insulated per se, but they are pretty thick. So I'm going to be getting rid of these if anybody wants them. I just, this is my only pair of Sears boots, and I think I'm not going to collect Sears. So I researched these. I think it was in the late 50s or early 60s when Ted Williams, who was an amazing baseball player here in the United States, started working with Sears to market a lot of their sporting goods because he was such a highly respected sports figure. And so these are the Ted Williams boots. I think the tag's in the other one. Says Ted Williams on that green tag in there. From 1977. Now I researched these as far as I could, and I believe they're made by Red Wing. I think some of the Browning boots, the hunting boots, which look similar to these, are made by Red Wing, and I'm pretty sure Red Wing was making boots for Sears, and someone correct me if they know better, because I want to know. And the Ted Williams boot especially, I believe they're made for Red Wing. Those are from Sears now. We used to have two stores here where your parents would get you clothes and stuff when you were a little kid around here, the department store. The other one was called Montgomery Ward's, and they're gone now altogether. I think Sears is being phased out. There still are some Sears stores, but we called it Montgomery Ward's. And these are Montgomery Ward's Blue Band boots. I don't think they have that siliconized finish like the Sears, but they have a really nice finish on the leather. The mock looks like it's quadruple stitched. It is a two-piece mock, but it's not a ridge. It's just a piece that's quadruple stitched onto the toe of the boot. These are beautiful, amazing boots. Look at the stitched sole on those. I'm going to be getting rid of these too if anyone's interested. I am me on IG, and we'll try and work something out. And you can have something that was on the Carpenter's YouTube channel out of his collection. These are beautiful boots. I wear 10.5D. Everything mostly that you see is 10.5D or something that fits a 10.5D Brannick. The Sears boots here and the Montgomery Ward's boots, these are 10.5D if anyone's interested, and they're pretty true to size. Also, these are a very thick leather. They appear like they may have some lining, but I don't think so. I don't know, maybe two-piece. It is a rough out leather on the inside. That's what I wanted to talk to you about today. I wanted to show you some of my more interesting boots. I've gone through most of my really high-end boots and P&W boots and specialty boots, foreign land boots, although I do have 2 or 3 pairs of foreign land boots that I'm going to do another video on. We're going to start doing Red Wing. Red Wing is the bulk of my collection, so I'll start with categories of Red Wing. And today, I don't know if anyone has told you yet, but you are loved. I love you. There's people that love you. If you believe in God, God loves you. And I wanted to tell you today that you are wonderful, you are beautiful, you are intelligent. God made only one of you, and all the rest of us here on the planet desperately need you to be you. I know that people are subject to isolation and depression and addiction of many kinds. And so I just wanted to reach out to you today and say, you are loved, you are vital. There is no junk in humanity. Every human being, and I wish more people could understand this, people that are exclusionary or so much into their own countries and their own values, and I know that's good. It's good to love your country. It's good to have strong values. Of course, I'm patriotic towards the United States 100%, but everyone in this world is a part of one human family. And if you think that just because you're in a country that has a lot, that it makes you better than anybody else, it doesn't. Because you could have been born somewhere in poverty, disfigured, ill. It is just part of our path where we were born. So those of us that recognize all the blessings that we've been given in this life want to tell you that if you don't realize the value of every human being, try to rethink it. Think about who you would be if you were born in a faraway place of people that you don't like. Think about how people would feel about you. And if you are a person that is experiencing depression, addiction, please know that you are loved. Reach out for help. Get into a program. Because the possibilities of this life are innumerable. And there are many ways for you to go, many paths, and many good things in store, especially happiness.